सेलिब्रेशन देखने को मिलेगा कि आपकी जुबान से सिर्फ एक ही बात निकलेगी, वाह क्या बात है विशाल, ऑल इन वाइट, वाह क्या बात है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जी। बिल्कुल जैसा मुकाबला देखने मिला पिछला वाला वो बहुत ही शानदार था, लेकिन सरांची बंगाल टाइगर्स के खिलाड़ियों से यही कहूँगा कि अपनी वुमेन्स टीम से सीखिए, वो फाइनल में प्रवेश कर गई हैं।
That is so true. लेकिन अभी पॉइंट्स टेबल पर क्या हालात है वो देख लेते हैं। नंबर 1 पर HILGC एक नए सेटअप के साथ ये टीम उतरी है, but the way they've been playing outstanding. दूसरे नंबर पर है तमिलनाडु ड्रैगन्स 5 पॉइंट्स के साथ। तीसरे पर वेदांता कलिंगा लैंसर्स, देन सांची बंगाल टाइगर्स, हैदराबाद तूफान्स, SG पाइपर्स, रांची रॉयल्स एंड सूरमा हॉकी क्लब। ये सारी टीम्स जो नीचे की आप 4 टीम्स देख रहे हैं अभी भी अपनी जीत दर्ज करने का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। लेकिन इसके अलावा जब आप किसी टूर्नामेंट में देखते हैं तो हर खिलाड़ी आता है अपनी इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्मेंसेस से कंट्रीब्यूट करता है और उनको भी वो अप्रिसिएशन जरूर मिलता है। हमारे नियॉन सॉक के होल्डर अभी देख लेते हैं। देखिए केन रसल है, HILGC के खिलाड़ी हैं, पहले मैच में ही हमें अपनी हैट्रिक दी और आज 3 और गोल्स विशाल,
डबल हैट्रिक, बैक टू बैक एक्शन। दूसरा मैच था उनका आज इस टूर्नामेंट का। जिस तरह से उन्होंने गोल स्कोर किया, बधाई देता हूं उनकी टीम को। उनकी टीम अगर पेनल्टी कॉर्नर नहीं बनाती तो वो गोल नहीं मार पाते। जो बैक टू बैक 2 पेनल्टी कॉर्नर उन्होंने मारे वो सेट कर गया मैच उनके लिए। और उसके बाद जो तीसरा मिला वो शानदार हैट्रिक, बखूबी और बहुत ही दिमागदार गोल। और जो नियॉन सॉक्स के हकदार हैं वो बनते हैं।
बहुत बढ़िया। ये देखिए ये तो टीम ने अपनी परफॉर्मेंस दे दी है, लेकिन अब जो दिन का मुकाबला मेंस एडिशन में दूसरा है वो रांची रॉयल्स और हैदराबाद तूफान्स के बीच में है। तूफान्स एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है, लेकिन पिछले मैच में जरूर मिस किया होगा गोंजालो पियात को। वो जो 2 चांसेस रह गए थे विशाल, दे मस्ट हैव थॉट ओह गॉड।
जी बिल्कुल, लेकिन उनके पास अमनदीप लाकरा है।
दैट इज ट्रू।
हालांकि उससे ज़्यादा नहीं मिस किया होगा, लेकिन हाँ पेनल्टी शूटआउट में मैच जाता है तो वो किसी का भी हो जाता है। आप गारंटी नहीं दे सकते पेनल्टी शूटआउट में कि हम जीतेंगे। जो जिनका गोलकीपर बेहतर खेल गया वो जीत के निकलता है मैदान से।
ये तो वही कहानी है कि जिस दिन आप मैदान पर जिस तरह से परफॉर्म करते हैं, रिजल्ट आपके पक्ष में जा सकता है या दूसरी टीम के पक्ष में। यहाँ पर अभी वक्त है एक छोटे से ब्रेक का, लेकिन एक चीज की गारंटी है कि जब आप वापस आएंगे फॉर द लाइव एक्शन, उससे पहले मैं और विशाल बात करेंगे। यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ फन। विल बी राइट बैक।
My name is Rajinder Singh and I am playing from Hyderabad Toofans as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HEL and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
मेरा नाम है मुसन कुजील। पहली मैच पर से खेल रहा हूँ। मेरा ये सेकंड सीजन है, काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पर मॉडल देख के। जैसा हम लोग का सही नहीं रहा, सर हम लोग अच्छे स्टार्ट करेंगे, अच्छा ठीक करेंगे, ये मेरा इधर पूरे प्लेयर भी आए हैं यहाँ पर हम लोग की तरफ से खेल रहे हैं। जैसे कि बेल्जियम हो गया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो गया, वो लोग अच्छी फ्रेंडली रहते हैं, अच्छा बात करते हैं, अच्छा टीम को हम लोग से काफ़ी सीखने को मिल रहा है। तो ये सही है आप लोग के लिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए, लोग से काफ़ी सीख रहे हैं।
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर SG पाइपर्स टीम से। SG पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है, बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से, सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर एक अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग मेंस एडिशन का दिन का दूसरा मुकाबला रांची रॉयल्स और हैदराबाद तूफान्स के बीच खेला जाएगा। दोनों टीम्स एक एक हार के साथ आ रही हैं। हैदराबाद तूफान जरूर चाहेंगे कि पिछले मैच में जो कमियां रह गई थी, कुछ बातचीत थी, लाइंस के बीच में कम्युनिकेशन उतना बेहतर नहीं था, उस पर काम करके आएंगे। वहीं रांची रॉयल्स है, जिनको शुरुआत बहुत अच्छी मिली थी पिछले मैच में, पहले मिनट में ही एक गोल स्कोर कर लिया था, लेकिन उसके बाद लैंसर्स ने ऐसी वापसी करी कि रांची के हाथ से जीत को छीन कर ले गए। लेकिन जब तूफान्स की बात करते हैं, उनके असिस्टेंट कोच भी यही बात कर रहे थे कि हमें वो जो आपस में कोऑर्डिनेशन है, बातचीत है, उसको बेहतर करना होगा।
मैदान में गेम बहुत फास्ट चलता है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स आपकी बहुत ज़रूरी है। अगर आप कॉलिंग आउट मैन टू मैन के लिए करते हैं तो पासिंग इन के लिए भी, जब आपके खिलाड़ी पास कर रहे हैं तो उसके लिए भी कॉलिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है। शायद उस पर आज काम करके आए होंगे, वो थोड़ा मुश्किल था उनके लिए कि कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स उनकी कम रह गई, इसीलिए शायद जो रिजल्ट आया वो थोड़ा उनके खिलाफ चला गया।
लेकिन रांची रॉयल्स के लिए भी ना, हम बार बार बात करें कि एक नया सेटअप है, आप एक नए कोच के साथ आते हैं, शुरुआत तो उन्हें मिली थी उस तरह की। अब इस मैच में ये कोशिश करनी होगी कि वो अगर आपको मिलती है तो आपको उसे जाने ही नहीं देना है।
कोच बहुत पुराने हैं, कोच नए नहीं है, टीम भले ही नहीं है। हरिंदर सिंह, उनके साथ जो दो उनके पूर्व खिलाड़ी हैं, विलियम खालको और वीएस विनय, उन्होंने भी ज्वाइन किया है टीम के डगआउट को। ओलंपियन है, इंटरनेशनल है, बहुत प्रभावित करेंगे टीम को और बहुत एनकरेज करेंगे साथी खिलाड़ियों को कि किस कदर आपको मैच खेलना है।
बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा, कोच बिल्कुल पुराने नहीं, टीम के साथ पहली बार कोचिंग कर रहे हैं रांची रॉयल्स। लेकिन जब आप इन दोनों टीम्स को देखते हैं, दोनों एक एक हार लेकर आ रहे हैं, अपने जहन में किस तरह का माइंडसेट लेकर आते हैं एज अ प्लेयर, सो दैट वो भारीपन ना रहे।
चलिए, एक डायलॉग है हार के जीतने वाले को, पूरा डायलॉग नहीं करूंगा मैं लेकिन इस मैच में डिसाइड करना होगा दोनों ही टीम किस तरीके का खेल करते हैं। जो टीम गुड क्वालिटी हॉकी खेलेगी वो मैदान मार के जाएगी।
That is true, एकदम क्लियर है, एकदम सिंपल है। और वैसे ही क्लियरली और सिंपल तरीके से बता दीजिए, व्हाट्स योर प्रेडिक्शन फॉर द डे?
हैदराबाद तूफान।
That was very clear, very confident. हमारी जो एक्सपर्ट है उनका कहना है हैदराबाद तूफान्स को जीत मिलेगी, लेकिन रांची रॉयल्स वो टीम है जो नए जज्बे के साथ आज मैदान पर उतरेगी। आप सब तैयार हो जाइए, हैदराबाद तूफान्स का तूफान आने वाला है। रांची रॉयल्स अपने रॉयल अंदाज में मैदान पर उतरेंगे। एक छोटा सा ब्रेक और उसके बाद लाइव एक्शन कमेगा।
My name is Rajinder Singh and I am playing from Hyderabad Toofans as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HEL and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
मेरा नाम है मिशन कुजील। अंतर परिणा के नाम से खेल रहा हूँ। मेरा ये सेकंड सीजन है, काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ का मॉडल देख के। जैसा हम लोग का सही नहीं रहा। सर हम लोग अच्छे स्टार्ट करेंगे, अच्छा ठीक करेंगे, ये मेरा उम्मीद है। पूरे प्लेयर भी आए हैं यहाँ पे, हम लोग की तरफ से खेल रहे हैं, जैसे कि बेल्जियम हो गया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो गया, वो लोग अच्छी फ्रेंडली रहते हैं, अच्छा बात करते हैं, अच्छा टीम को हम लोग से काफ़ी सीखने को मिल रहा है। तो ये सही है आप लोग के लिए, आगे बढ़ने के लिए हम लोग से काफ़ी सीख रहे हैं।
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर एसजी पाइपर्स टीम से। एसजी पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है। बस हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से, सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर एक अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Welcome back to the Maya Radhakrishna Stadium, where we're getting ready for the second match of the day. And that will see the Hyderabad TOOFANS taking on the Ranchi Royals. And that will be obviously a real highlight of a game today, because they again will want to get victories in these matches. Well, it's partly cloudy and 24.1 degrees Celsius. So not too bad weather conditions, to be honest. It's a little bit cooler than it was earlier, and the humidity's risen just a little bit. We look at the points table now, and I can tell you that obviously that was a huge win for HILGC, because they move up to 6 points and they are now top of the ladder. Dragons in second with 5 points, and of course this game is going to be crucial, with the TOOFANS wanting a victory to get back up into that pack with all the leaders. And the Royals, well, of course they want to get their first points on the board if they can. It's a beautiful shot of Chennai, and these are the leading goal scorers at the tournament. Kane Russell, what a start to the Hero Hockey India League. He's had 2 hat-tricks in 2 games, all his goals from penalty corners, and he is in great form at the moment. The big question is, can these men on 2 catch them tonight, or catch him rather tonight? There is Rohit and Tim Brand working hard in the warm-up. It's going to be crucial. That is Talvinder. And again, Sam Lane was in a rich vein of form at the end of last year. Josh Belch, the Australian. And they will be looking to get their first points. Tom Bone, the FIH Player of the Year. And those young ladies looking forward to what is going to be a cracking match. It's good to see fans coming in to these games, because there's been some excellent hockey. It's just a shame the locals haven't come out in more numbers. And that is the shot of the stadium from the sky at night. So it is a beautiful evening, and we're looking forward to another cracking game. Should be a really good match between the TOOFANS and the Ranchi Royals. Well, it'll be a night they won't forget anyway. Well, we're going to go pitch side now for the toss of the coin.
Welcome, Chennai. It's toss time for the match between Hyderabad Toofans and Ranchi Royals. And I have with me both the captains, Sumit Valmiki and Manpreet Singh, along with the on-field umpires. And it's time to flip the coin. The Toofans, what have you decided?
Start the ball.
Oh, you'll start the play today. The Toofans have won the toss and they have decided to start the play.
So first victory for the Hyderabad Toofans. They win the toss. Not sure what difference that really makes, to be honest, but they will be happy with that. Well, we're going to hear now from the coaches of both sides. First will be Pasha Khadaman and then Harendra Singh.
Hi Pasha, you lost your opener, continuing the same core for this season. Add some circle entry, species and shots. What needs to change in the final third going forward?
The final third is a good one. I think let's start off with our own circle. We were a little bit too weak, too wild, too rushed with defending our own circle. And like you said, yeah, we did have a lot of opportunities, but opportunities means you're in the position to get something, but we've got to get more out of it. So it means that we've got to find the better connections, put them in the danger zones to get what we need, yeah.
Cheers and all the best for
Thank
this
you very
big
much,
game.
appreciate it.
Hi Harinder, you scored last in your previous game. You have the Tombone FA's Men's Player of the Year 2025. Just tell me like what went wrong in the final two quarters?
I think the first two quarters we really played very well, but the third quarter we dropped somewhere in the energy and we given too much of his space, especially in the second line of defense, and which they exploit. We know that Kina and they are really good ball playmaker, and I think that's if we have cut that space, I think that we can be very formidable. But I think that today we'll put them. We need the 60 minutes energy, not the one quarter or half time 30 minutes.
Grateful for this time and all the best.
Thank you very much.
So Harendra Singh being pretty honest there. Also to Pasha Khadaman, also as the umpires make their way out, and we have Zeke Newman coming out for Australia and Koen van Bunge from the Netherlands. Koen van Bunge is on the right of your screen, Zeke Newman on the left-hand side. And the video umpire tonight is the ever-popular Raghu Prasad. As the two captains now emerge, the fireworks go off and their teammates follow them out to the centre of the field. And there's a bit of a gap between some of the players. I think some of them were just maybe not concentrating as they started to run out onto the field of play. They'll take up their positions across the centre of the field, and then we will hear the announcement of all of their names by the ground announcer. And so that is starting now.
Royals, jersey number 7, the team captain Manpreet Singh. 3, Jack Waller. 6, Amir Ali. 9, Maxim Van Oos. 10, Joshua Bells. 11, Mandeep Singh. 12, Sam Lane. 14, Vishnukant Singh. 15, Neelam Sanjeev Gus. 16, Tim Howard. 17, Ashish Tani Purti. 24, Manmeet Singh Rai. 27, Tom Boone. 30, Pankaj Kumar Rajak. 35, Anmol Ika. 47, Yasdeep Sivaj. 55, Ramnik Singh. 77, Suraj Karkera. 90, Arajit Singh Pundal. And here are the team players of Hyderabad Toofans. Jersey number 17, team captain Sumit. 1, Bikramjit Singh. 4, Amandeep Lakra. 7, Zachary Wallace. 8, Mukul Sharma. 10, Arshdeep Singh. 15, Sundaram Singh Rajawat. 16, Nikuj. 18, Neelakanta Sharma. 20, Talvinder Singh. 22, Jacob Anderson. 23, Arthur D. Slower. 25, Michael Shrutov. 27, Rohit Singh. 29, Tim Brand. 30, Rakim Agib Syed. 74, Jean Paul Denneberg. 78, Rajendra Singh. 92, Devendra Sunil Valmiki. 99 Shilan and Lakra. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome our dignitaries. Dr. Guru Chitra Shanmugha.
Well, the dignitaries making their way out for this game, and they are Mrs. Shujata, General Manager of the Sports Development Authority of Tamil Nadu, joined by Dr. Guru Chitra Shanmugha Bharati from the hockey unit of Toothukudi. I hope I've said that correctly, my apologies if I haven't. And they're accompanied by Commander R.K. Shrivastava, who of course is the Director General of Hockey India. As they take up their positions, everyone in the stadium will get to their feet as we play the national anthem of India.
தேசிய கீதத்திற்காக அனைவரும் எழுந்து நின்று சேர்ந்து பாடுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன்.
Well, the national anthem completed, and then the final ritual for all the players. And we will turn our attention to the team lineups, and it's interesting to look that Bikramji is going to start under the bar for the Hyderabad Toofans. It's his birthday yesterday, so a belated happy birthday to the goalkeeper. Just wonder whether Dannenberg will take the field. I know he was not too well yesterday. The defence, well, Arthur De Sluva, Amandeep and Sumit will be crucial, along with Mukul Sharma. Zach Wallace was superb the other night, and Mikhail Strutov as well was lively, along with Nilkanta Sharma. Arshdeep, Tim Brand and Talvinder, well, they're combining well. And when Jacob Anderson comes on, he adds another dimension. But also Nick Woods will be crucial coming off the bench, sitting in the defence, and Shilanand Lakra in attack.
Well, the Toofans in the last-minute huddle, and we'll quickly run you through the Ranchi Royals lineup. Suraj Karkera starts in the goal. Tim Howard, Anmol Ika, Maximum Van Oots and Yasdeep Siwaj bring up the back four. Manpreet Singh in central midfield will be crucial, alongside him Joshua Bells and Jack Waller. Up front, Arjit Singh Hundal, Mandeep Singh and Tom Boone, all capable of getting them the goals. Coming off the bench, Manmeet Singh and the likes.
Both teams going into a huddle as we were looking at those team lineups. They break up now and the substitutes make their way over. Harendra Singh just jots down some final notes for his team. Smile for us, that's very kind of him. And of course, he is the coach of the Ranchi Royals, and there is the coach of the Hyderabad Toofans, Pashak Gadaman, who will come out on top today. Both teams will be desperate for a win.
10,
need to
9,
stay in touch with
8,
the leaders.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
And the Toofans got us underway while we were, I think, on 1 on the countdown clock. So they're keen to get on with things tonight. I'm Ashley Morrison, joining you again. And alongside me is former Indian international and Asia Games gold medalist Sandeep Samesh.
Good evening, Ashley. Thank you for that. Toofans.
And on the attack, they come straight away, the Toofans. It's Brand, and he's penalised edge of the circle. Tim Howard plays it out from defence to Josh Belts, the two co-captains of Australia combining. And the defensive line again, Anmol Eka Feeding the ball into Manpreet. Manpreet comes across to Tim Howard again. And look at that good work being done by Arshdeep, and Howard then playing it ahead of the retreating Arshdeep Siwach. And I'm not sure that was stopped by Zach Wallace, but he's got away with it. Great pass across the circle. Oh, just wide from Talvinder.
Great pickup by Talvinder. How good a ball was that? Talvinder with a quick turn on top of the circle. Look at that for a pass. Had great deception, and with the tomahawk just going wide.
Well, I'm sure the TOOFANS would have wanted that to go in. It would have just settled the nerves a little bit. Brilliant pass by Zach Wallace.
Arshdeep was looking around on the second pole. Just couldn't get the touch on it.
Zach Wallace, who made his debut at Surbiton age 16, and I believe it came about because he actually humbled one of his teachers at school, who is the former Olympian Matt Daly. So you can see with a pass like that, you can understand why. And Mandeep made the run, but unfortunately the ball was a long way away from him. Comes into the midfield, and Nilakantha Sharma wins a free hit for his side, just on the 25-metre line. I actually thought Nilakantha was a little bit quiet in their last game, whereas, you know, he's normally such a busy player.
Just didn't seem to be enough in the game, didn't seem to get enough of the ball, Nilakantha Sharma, last time around. Then the TOOFANS have started in a very, very aggressive manner in this first quarter.
They do hold the record for the fastest ever Hockey India goal. Hockey India League goal, I should say. Jacob Anderson last year, 18 seconds. Strutov now turns and attacks Josh Belts. Down the line he goes. Two players come across. Belts is one of them. Forces him to go backwards. Rajinder. Nilakantha Sharma. Arajit Hundal putting pressure on him, but back he goes to Desluva. Amandeep now. In fact, it's Sumit down the left-hand side, feeding it to Anderson, who just couldn't quite keep it in. His first touch letting him down there, Jacob Anderson. Squaring the defensive line again from the Ranchi Royals. Arshdeep Siwach to Manpreet. Manpreet, who really got through a mountain of work last time out for the Royals. He became, I think, a little bit frustrated towards the end and picked up a card. Howard again. Well, no, I thought it was going to come wide, but they played it up the middle. It may come wide now to Amir. Amir just getting the better that time of Arshdeep, and Amir up to halfway, just cuts infield. Well played there. Short pass finds Waller. Waller got it away from Nilakantha Sharma and found Manpreet, and now on the attack they come. Mandeep on the ball for the Ranchi Royals, looking to go around the back. He's won a free hit just outside the circle. Sumit, the player, penalised. Into the circle they go, along the baseline, but no, over the baseline went Tom Bone.
Tom Bone just trying to use the baseline late across the face of the goal. Just going over.
Good ball, and nice control from Strutov again. Desluva to Amandeep. Sumit. Good run ahead of him coming that time, but decides to come down the right-hand side. Davinder Valmiki played it forward. Talvinder on the ball. Back to Davinder it goes. Strutov pushes it wide again onto the left-hand side. The return pass coming in the end into the path of Akib. Heard a lot about Akib, so it's good to see him out there. We didn't see him on the pitch the first match. Into the circle it goes. It may ricochet. Khan, it just went through Rajinder's legs. That was a very important touch to just take it away from the TOOFANS inside the circle. Great awareness by Vishnukant. Indra Singh watching on intently. Manpreet. Howard again. Square onto the right-hand side. Waller bringing it back to the defensive line. Howard once more. Good shifting by the TOOFANS.
Great defensive structure maintained by the TOOFANS, forcing the Ranchi Royals to always go back.
Van Oost playing up on the flank at the moment. Amir playing it forward. Hundal will get the ball from the side. Arajit Hundal trying to play it into the circle. De Sluva is there for the TOOFANS though. Arcing run by him. Lovely pass infield to find Rajinder. Tried to throw it to the air that time, but it didn't come off by Devinder Valmiki. Amir getting plenty of touches early in this first quarter. Arajit Hundal, a little bit of space for him to manoeuvre. Goes the reverse stick. Oh my word! There was a player at the back post, and it was a really great opportunity had it just come to Manmi.
Great spin by Arjit Singh Hundal, top of the D. Beautifully positioned he was. Just not able to get a stick on at the end of it.
Is he a little bit upright? Should he have been a bit lower, Manmi?
Well, his stick should have been lower. Stick wasn't on the ground, was it? The more you crouch in that position, the better it is.
The theory as well, isn't it? It's easier to come up than go down. That's what I was always told anyway. Deep Sea Watch goes into Jack Waller. Vishnakat now. Rajinder goes with him. Little nudge from him gets it over the sideline. Amir to Deep Sea Watch. Onto the right-hand side. Kess fires that one forward. Again, a really good pass to Manmi. A long corner to the Royals. Back to Tim Howard. Kicks it high into the circle. Royals again. Deflected around in front of the goalkeeper. What great skills by Sumit to get that out. That was fantastic play by Sumit.
He was in a good position, just read the situation very well, Sumit, and with bringing all his experience into play. Did well to trap it and just play it out of defense.
Sumit again. Wide it'll come now. And a chance for Mukushama. Rajinder has misplaced that pass, and Howard's collected it. Fed forward, but just left behind for a second by Manmeet. Manmeet wants to get on with things quickly. Howard says, leave it to me. Krishnakant also pushing into that gap. It goes to Jack Waller. Waller to Howard. Belts now, back to Howard. Bringing the changes. Mandeep back on for the Ranchi Royals. Howard. Down the line, it's a good pass to Amir. Waller comes forward now, tries to slide it in. It took a deflection off Tom Bone's stick. Bone is first to the rebound off his own stick and wins a penalty corner, the first of the match.
Did exceedingly well, Tom Bone, on that occasion. The first touch just ran away from him, but how quick was he to respond and react to it? Jabbed onto the ball, brought down a national tackle. Penalty corner, the first one to Ranchi Royals.
Tom Bone turns 35 this month, and certainly there was still plenty of life in those young legs of his. A 1 from 6 was their result from penalty corners. 16% conversion rate. TOOFANS conceded 1 from 7. So Bone at the first battery, Sam Lane at the second. They go to Tom Bone. And it's off the first runner. It will be another penalty corner.
Tombone with a slip ball played to him, just coming off the foot of the first charger. It was Mukul Sharma. The Royals with a chance. Tombone did get them a goal in the penalty corner the first game against Lancers. Can he do it again?
So it goes to Bone again. He flicks this time. He does get it in the bottom corner. Wonderful flick by Tom Bone. And that is the lead for the Ranchi Royals. Wonderful strike by Tom Bone.
Brilliant execution, going to the right of the goalkeeper. No chance whatsoever. Came off the board just as fast as it went in.
Well, a wonderful strike flick from him. Just caught Bikramjit's pad on the way through. And Tom Bone, 2 in 2 for him, both from penalty corners. Smiles on the sideline for the Royals. And a mistake again from the restart by the TOOFANS. Harendra Singh will be pleased with the start. Now it comes down to whether they can keep that going and keep the concentration at the back. He said he wanted the last third to be so much stronger.
Yeah, he did speak about the energy levels, did he not, before the match started?
Tom Bone fires that in from along the baseline. That was again a very good ball in. Tricky one to defend. And it's the TOOFANS coming out. It very nearly ended up on the stick of Ravni, who was in front of goal from Bone. Pressure gets to Tom Bone, but when you consider at Darbang Mumbai he was the most expensive player, didn't manage to get a goal, 2 in his first 2 games today, it must settle those nerves, and there must have been a few of them as Brand now goes on the attack. Brand keeps it alive. Did that find a foot? No, it's a long corner straight off the stick that time of Maxime Van Oost.
Good strong run by Brand. He had 2 defenders around him, but did well to go into the D. The long corners all to get though, the TOOFANS.
De Sluva to Amandeep. Back to De Sluva. 3.5 minutes left to the first break. Amandeep, he scored 2 penalty corners in their opening game. Thrown out wide, brought down well that time by Mukul Sharma, but he lost it. Great anticipation by Purti. And the attack coming quickly into the circle it goes, and cleared away in front of the keeper. Rohit was lively then. Arijit Hundal now back doing defensive duties for the Royals. And flicked out of defence, but not kept in play. And Bone takes a tumble, and the free hit goes against Tom Bone, who's not happy about that at all. Nice little work by Nilakanta Sharma into the hand of Manpreet. It's another free hit to the TOOFANS. Played back this time by Zach Wallace. Strutov trying to go round the outside. Manpreet. Well, I thought that had gone over the baseline. It was a brilliant tackle by Manpreet to hold up Strutov. He then just took the ball away from his teammate Ravni. Infield it goes from Bone, but it's turned over again. Calming things down is Woods.
They were just closing down very fast, were they? The TOOFANS not really giving the Ranchi Royals any space to bring the ball out of defence.
Comes wide again. Smashed in by Valmiki. And wow. Where did that come off? It was off Anmol Ekra, I thought, but no, it's 16.
Lovely cross into the D, did well to keep it along the ground. But Tim Brand there was trying to play the same ball into the D. A difficult one at that.
Sam Lane holding his position there, so the free hit going to the Ranchi Royals from the overhead pass. Certainly was about a metre away from where that was taken, but Mandeep brings it down. Brilliant tackle on the edge of the circle that time from Rajawat. Certainly an exciting first quarter. Got about a minute to go till the first break. Thrown long that time by Anmol Ekka. Van Oost has to double back. To Ecker it goes. Square to Howard. Waiting to pounce was Arshdeep. Belts helps it down the line to Amir. Amir short pass to Arajit Hundal. Hundal on the reverse. And it's Backstick said no, it's a save. It is actually a save. Bikramji. I saw the umpire giving some signal, but it is in fact a long corner. We've got 2 balls on the field of play. Belts to Howard. Howard looking to smash that one in. Great defensive work by Arthur de Sluver. Brand now tries to throw it forward. Brilliant run by Wallace. Wallace gets it under control. Great defence by Amir. Otherwise that was going straight through to Talvinder. But a penalty corner has been won by the TOOFANs, and a really good chance for them to pull level before the first break.
Great transfer of play from defense to attack. That was a counter at pace with the aerial ball, and look at just trying to play it into the deep. Very well brought out by Amir Ali. And then finding the foot, penalty corner to the TOOFANs.
A great determination from Zach Wallace. And Amandeep, who was looking really good the other night, will he be able to convert now? I'm just trying to see if he's actually out there. He's not. So we've got Nick Woods and Devinder Valmiki. I've been told Devinder is going to smash it from the top of the circle, and he does. It's off the keeper, saved brilliantly, and the umpire steps in very quickly. But a very good save initially by Suraj Kakera.
Good injection, and we have been told that he can hit the ball. Sunil Valmiki, a good save, but cannot avoid the penalty corner.
Well, Arshdeep was there, everyone coming forward because there's only seconds left. And the hooter goes, it took a deflection, it'll be a long corner which they will not have time to take. Went to Nick Woods this time. So 0 from 2 from penalty corners for the TOOFANs.
Good shot, that was Manpreet, right in the line of fire, taking it on the stick and going wide.
So as we head into the first break, it is Hyderabad TOOFANs 0, Ranchi Royals 1. Take a look at the highlights now from that opening quarter. The TOOFANs got us underway, and on the attack they went. Good work by Tim Brand at the edge of the circle. And the TOOFANs came again through Zach Wallace. That was a superb pass to Talvinder, and just past the far post it went. And then it was good play by the Royals. Arajit Hundal into the circle, played it across. There was a man waiting, but he couldn't get the touch. And then a brilliant penalty corner won by Tom Bone. And from the second attempt, Bone flicked home, and the Ranchi Royals had the lead. As you'd expect, the TOOFANs came back. Devinder Valmiki smashing that one in to the circle. And then they did win a penalty corner. Real determination from Zach Wallace. And Nick Woods on the final siren just was deflected wide, and there was no time for the long corner. But Bikramji made an important save as well at the other end for the TOOFANs, and he's back out for the second quarter. And that makes me think that Jean-Paul Dannenberg is not well. Did see him yesterday, didn't train yesterday, and said he had a slightly upset stomach, I think it was. So Bikramji, great chance for him to now set him stall out and be the number 1.
Well, he has been doing well ever since the last season of the Hockey India League, has he not?
Yes, indeed, was goalkeeper of the tournament last year. Took his chance when it came, and also forced himself into the reckoning for the national team. But at the moment, it's the TOOFANs who want to find a goal from somewhere. Mukul Sharma cuts infield, evaded the challenge of Waller, but then just turns the ball over to Manpreet. Manpreet, though, just knocked it a little bit too far ahead, and the TOOFANs have it back. De Sluver out onto the left-hand side. Strutov now A little bit of magic from him, but he's turned it over again. You need a little bit more than magic to beat Manpreet.
And not for nothing has he gone to 4 Olympic Games, has he not? Manpreet.
Manpreet on 411 international caps. President of Hockey India, Dilip Turkey, on 412. I'm just wondering how many more he will get the chance to play, and will he want to go past the great Dilip Turkey? Van Oost to Manpreet, first time, was looking to play it into his good pal Mandeep.
The idea was good from Manpreet, just trying to play the ball the first time. And Mandeep was well positioned, but TOOFANS, good defensive work.
Yashdeep Siwach goes back again to Eka. Howard to Van Oost, trying to just help that into the path. That time of Jack Waller had to battle to get it, and he's won a free hit. Taken quickly that time by Waller to Van Oost, into the circle it goes. Oh, it's gone in. It's an overhead smash, the second of the night, and it's a 2-0 lead. Tom Bone just managing to tap that one over the goalkeeper's head.
Great umpiring. I thought that was played the advantage so well, did he not? The ball, great use of the baseline, the ball ballooning up from Bikramjit, and look at Tom Bone. Like the overhead tennis shot, jumping over Bikramjit and slotting home for the second goal.
Well, it came up off the defender initially, didn't it? And then up it goes, and Bone, well, he must be a pretty handy tennis player, because the way he balanced himself to get up and play that was pure athleticism. So the Royals now 2-0 to the good. And once again, Sandeep, the TOOFANS are slow starters.
Yeah, we did see it in the last edition too, but TOOFANS, here they come. And last season too, they started slow, but came into their own halfway into the tournament.
Yeah, but this year you haven't got as many games, and it just, well, I'd be concerned if they don't get up in this game, but they need to start the games better. So often they went behind last year and had to fight back. And again, they've got a Mukul Sharma, good work from him. Strutov. Shakhadaman watching on from the side. And you think occasionally being slow starting or going behind, but they seem to do it rather regularly. Nilakanta Sharma just pushing that one away from Mandeep, and then running on to get the return pass into the circle. And oh, just crossed the baseline. Otherwise it was a brilliant ball into the circle, and a great effort by Jacob Anderson.
Just reaching out for that ball was he.
That was so close to pulling one back. Great work by Shilanand Lakra. That'll be stolen. Rajinder gives it to Anderson. Anderson is quick, but was closed down very quickly by Manpreet. Siwach to Manpreet again. Rajinder looking to steal it, but not fairly, says the umpire. Vishnukant. And Rajinder does steal it fairly that time, and Vishnukant just caught his stick. Rajinder carries it forward. He's running into a blind alley, really, and is now being penalised.
He was just shielding the ball while he tried to go inward. Royals with some space on the right now.
Great work again by Manmeet. I mean, that's Hundal rather, Arajit Hundal. Sluva just slowing things down for the TOOFANS. Throws it out of defence to Valmiki. Desluva pushing forward and then just dropping back into that defensive line is Nick Woods. Brand closed down very quickly, but he got the pass away well. Woods again. Infield he goes. Akib it was who played it back into the defensive line, Valmiki. Akib again making himself available. Akib is square. But, they go back to Valmiki again, Devinder Valmiki. Akib now gets the ball, turns, plays it out onto the left-hand flank. Now they go to the air, but that's gone over everybody and out of play.
And you don't want to be doing that. You have retained possession for such a long period. Just consider the turnover to the Royals.
And again, that was good play. Amir was just standing his ground under the ball. Devinder Valmiki ran across. He did get a touch to take it over the side, but you know, you feel if you take it away from them, should that have been a free hit? But it was certainly a ball from the side. Tim Howard. Vishnaker. It's a free hit. Manpreet takes it quickly, throws it high and long. It's brought down by Manmeet and defended brilliantly by Desluva, who feeds it to Wallace. A lovely little dummy by him, sold Manpreet the wrong way, and it will be a long corner now. Certainly an urgency about the way they're playing the TOOFANS. Into the circle it goes. Shilanan Lakra. It was wide of the mark by quite a bit.
Did well to turn around and take a try on goal, created some space for himself, just increase the distance between him and the defender, and giving him just enough time to try the tomahawk, but no control over it.
I just wonder if that was the right option in that situation. That's easy to say up here, but there were two players sitting in front of the goal. Movement again, Rajinder. Rajinder goes in. It's a great block on the edge of the circle coming from Nilam Kes.
Rajinder had a passing option to the right inside the D. Chose to go towards goal.
So Amandeep plays it square to Nick Woods, who carries forward for the TOOFANS. Back to Amandeep. Back to Woods, who's got to play it on early because Bone was closing him down really quickly. Devinder. Rajinder. And that was a foot. Nilam Kes.
The Ranchi Royals might have got the goals, but I just think the TOOFANS have been more organized when they come up into attack. Seem to have a more purpose in what they're doing.
Wallace again, sliding it in, deflected towards goal by Talvinder, but it wasn't enough to take it into the goal. Indra looked a little bit frustrated with the way the TOOFANS were able to cut their way through his defence. Waller staying strong. Amir, a mistrap from him. Devinder Valmiki once again. Amandeep. Devinder Valmiki once more. Nilakanta. Arajit will claim that with ease, and he likes to run with the ball, and he's going to do just that. Great tackle, Nilakanta. And now here come the TOOFANS. Strutov scanning what's available as he carries it forward. Cuts infield, feeds it to Anderson. Anderson tries to square it. Great defence.
It's great movement. Michaelis went inside and then played the ball out. He had space in front of him. Anderson trying to play it across the face of the goal.
Right, went off the stick of Talvinder. Talvinder's been the man who's got in those scoring positions. That's about the third time I think we've seen him there. You just wonder whether it's just a matter of time before he gets one. Strutov, side passes, goes back to Amandeep. De Sluva now slightly on the right-hand side. Down the line he goes, Mukul Sharma. In it goes, good defence again. Manpreet will clean up and take it out of the circle. Nice little shimmy from Manpreet, but well, he's got the free hit as well. I think Mukul Sharma thought he'd done enough to steal it off the former Indian captain.
The Royals have been under a little bit of pressure in this quarter.
Just under 4.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Wallace finds Strutov. Strutov along the baseline. Manpreet is there again. What defending Manpreet is getting through tonight.
Well, he just seems to be in the right place as far as his defensive work is concerned in the D.
Pushed wide by De Sluva. Anderson now receives inside the circle, turns on his forehand, manages to feed it to Arshdeep. Arshdeep along the baseline, and he's won a penalty corner. So good work by Arshdeep.
He's very patient in the D, was he, Arshdeep? He had 2, maybe 3 defenders around him, and look at that for some skills. Just not unfazed by the number of green shirts around him. Used his skill and earning TOOFANS the penalty corner.
The man from Lohaka village in Amritsar, Arshdeep, has he given his team the chance to pull one back? Amandeep lines up, and that is a big bonus for the TOOFANS. He flicked superbly in the previous game. Was amongst the top goal scorers with 2 goals. It comes to him now, and he flicks powerfully. Great running by Manpreet. It comes back to Amandeep, feeds it to the baseline. Talvinder looking to weave it across, and I think the best he's going to get is surely a long corner. Is it another penalty corner? It's a long corner.
Manpreet again with his penalty corner charge out, taking his line so well, was he?
Mukul Sharma loses possession to Tom Bone, who just lifts it straight over the top of the players to Belts. Bone again.
That was the injection. Good injection, had a lot of power, but look at his line. Manpreet, the water line he has taken to just close down the flicker.
Well played out of defence to Belts, and wide it comes to Nilam Kes. Oh, what a pass to Mandeep. Mandeep just caught his foot though, unfortunately for the Ranchi Royals. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Strutov now on the attack for the TOOFANS, looking for a goal before half-time. Rajinder goes back to Strutov again. He creates a little bit of space, gets away from Lane. Nice little dummy by Strutov, and he's found the foot of Lane. Played on quickly this time by Arshdeep. Arshdeep along the baseline, and then played over. It goes for a long corner. Strutov taking his time now. De Sluva. Goes back to De Sluva again. Sharma had to stretch that time, and well, he didn't get it cleanly, and it's a turnover, and the Royals will be very happy about that. Just taking his time to come forward and play it out is Maxime Van Oost. Arshdeep looks to close down, and again pressure being applied, but that one just catching the foot of Tim Brand.
Royals will do well to try and run the clock down in this quarter. They have been under the pump.
Manpreet comes wide to Amir. Van Oost to Manpreet. Back to Van Oost it goes. About to head into the final minute. Oh, strong collision there with Brand and Manpreet. And Tim Brand, I think, has got a green card. He's arguing about it, but it's not going to do any good.
Both very competitive players, are they not? Tim Brand and Manpreet look totally unintentional for both of them.
Yeah, I have to say that looked unintentional, but he's going to miss the rest of this half and a minute of the start of the second half, Tim Brand. So TOOFANS down to 10 as the Royals have possession. Brand not looking happy, sitting there on the sideline. Van Oost to Waller. Manpreet. Just taking the time. Wide it comes again to Van Oost, but over the baseline it goes. Is there time for one last attack from the TOOFANS in this first half? Sharma.
We saw what Harmanpreet did in the absolute last second of the game yesterday with that aerial ball.
Great run by Shilanand Lakra, but not enough time on the clock for him to get the pass away inside the circle. So the TOOFANS head down to the dressing rooms. Tom Bone, 2 goals to him, has given his side the ascendancy in the first half hour. Will they be able to hold on? The score at half-time, Hyderabad TOOFANS 0, Ranchi Royals 2.
My name is Rajinder Singh and I'm playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HEL and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
मेरा नाम है मुस्कान कुंजी। अंतर परिणाम के नाम से खेल रहा हूँ। मेरा ये सेकंड सीजन है, काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ का मॉडल देख के। जैसा हम लोग का सही नहीं रहा, सर हम लोग अच्छे स्टार्ट करेंगे, अच्छा ठीक करेंगे, ये मेरा इधर पूरे प्लेयर भी आए हैं यहाँ पर, हम लोग की तरफ से खेल रहे हैं। जैसे कि बेल्जियम हो गया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो गया, वो लोग अच्छी फ्रेंडली रहते हैं, अच्छा बात करते हैं, अच्छा टीम को हम लोग से काफ़ी सीखने को मिल रहा है। तो ये सही है आप लोग के लिए, आगे बढ़ने के लिए लोग से काफ़ी सीख रहे हैं।
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर एसजी पाइपर्स टीम से। एसजी पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है, बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से, सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर एक अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Half time here in match 7 of the Hero Hockey India League 2026, and it is the Ranchi Royals 2, Hyderabad TOOFANS 0. Take a look at the highlights from that first half, and the TOOFANS started strongly and were on the attack quickly. Brando was penalised at the edge of the circle. Then Zach Wallace played a wonderful pass out to Talvinder, but his shot just went past the far post. And then it was the chance of Aranjit Hundal to weave a bit of magic. Into the circle he went, and it was missed at the back post. Penalty corner then won by Tom Bone. And from the second attempt, it came to the top of the circle, and he flicked it past Bikramji, and that was the lead for the Ranchi Royals. And the team celebration, one to remember. Devinder Valmiki smashed it into the circle, but unfortunately, again, for the TOOFANS, they couldn't get it towards goal. Wallace was determined to get inside the circle, won a penalty corner, but Nick Wood's effort went wide. And then it was good work along the baseline. Up it went. What a brilliant tap-in that was by Tom Boone. Tom Bone jumping high ahead of Bikramji as the ball ricocheted up off the goalkeeper. 2-0. And then a really good chance, but unfortunately for the TOOFANS, it had already crossed the baseline. They kept coming, and that was Shilanand Lakra with the shot, and it was just wide. Anderson played it across, looking to feed Talvinder. Talvinder's been close on a number of occasions. That was good play by Arshdeep to win them a penalty corner right at the end of the first half. Great running by Manpreet to close down Amandeep, and the chance went begging despite the TOOFANS trying to keep it alive. So we look at the stats now from that first half. 16 circle penetrations for the TOOFANS, double what the Royals have had, but only 3 shots, and the Royals have had 3 shots and scored 2 goals. So that has been pretty much the difference between the two teams in the first half. Well, we're going to go pitch side now to hear the thoughts of the coaches and what they made of the first half.
Coach, your team has shown some urgency in attack and look organized, but what are some of the key areas you need to better in the second half?
Everything. I think we're very weak at the moment. Yeah, I think everything. So all the basics need to be better. We need to wake up and we need to play our game. Yeah.
All the best, Coach. Coach, you said your team has to keep the energy levels high all throughout the game. You are 2-0 up. What have you made of your team's performance in the first half?
I think what I said, that energy level, and also keep rotating, look for the tunnel where we can play I think that's a simple hockey I want, and they keep the momentum, but I think still we're given the 5 minutes to them. They have to keep that. We cannot go sitting back and thinking we are winning. Now it's the second half. I think that's a different ball game now.
Thank you, Coach. All the best.
Well, there are the dancing girls down on the pitch, Sandy. We heard from Pasha Khadaman there saying they're slow to start and they're not doing anything properly. Why does that happen when you've had a team talk before, you've had the warm-up, you've got the players supposedly focused with the huddle we see before? How does that happen?
Well, I just think they're not getting their ideas right inside the striking circle. Like, even if you look at the statistics, they had more circle entries, they had more of the possession, but just not able to create those chances and make it count when it matters most.
Well, they're going to have to do that in this second half if they want to get anything out of this match. Had a losing draw in the missed out on the shootout last time. These are the matches coming up tomorrow. The SG Pipers taking on the Ranchi Royals in Ranchi. That is the last of the round-robin matches in the women's HIL. And then here in Chennai, it will be the Shirachi Bengal Tigers taking on the Vedanta Kalinga Lancers. That is at 7 p.m. here in Chennai. And we hope that we'll have your company once again for that game. But the players beginning to emerge now. So here are the flags of the teams in Chennai. And there is the trophy that they are playing for. Great view of the stadium. just a shame we haven't had the fans turning out in the numbers everyone was hoping. Suraj takes his position up behind his goal, just throwing the protective gear. So Suraj Kakera has stayed in goal for the whole game so far. And so too has Bikramjit. Can the TOOFANS come back? What have they got to do, Sandeep, to win this one?
Well, just score the goals. Easier said than done. But yes, from what I have seen in the first half, I still think the TOOFANS were the better team. Ranchi Royals got the goals.
Well, it helps when you have someone like Tom Bone on form, banging them in for you. And he was just clinical. But they will know that there is still a long way to go in this match. Will be the Royals to get us underway. Mundy over the ball. Played for Harendra and Ranchi in the old Hockey India League. Up the side it comes to Van Oost. Howard plays it short again to Anmol Eka. Siwatch plays it forward. Good build up. Tom Bone. Oh, that was cut out brilliantly in the end. That was almost a superb pass to Waller.
Lakra that was, he read the line so well and did well to come down and pick it up. It was on his reverse side, but beautifully done.
Sumit dispossessed by Manpreet. Arajit Hundal finds Mandy, helps it out to Josh Belts. Leading forward into Tom Bone. Bone is in the circle now for the Ranchi Royals. A little twizzle of his stick gets him some space, hits the foot. Another penalty corner to Ranchi.
Well, a team turnover conceded, and you cannot make mistakes like that and concede a turnover. Chambon, how easily did he do that? Just trying to play the ball into Arjit Hundal, finding the foot. The penalty corner for the Royals.
Now Bone scored, of course, from the second. This is now the third. Arajit Hundal must feel a little redundant when he's alongside Tom Bone, but he too can flick very, very well from penalty corners. He waits at the second battery. Tom Bone now leans into his stick. Bikramjit waits with his defenders. It goes to Bone. Bone flicks powerfully. And it's straight into Mukul Sharma. It'll be another penalty corner to Ranchi.
Just thought the injection wasn't fast enough, but then getting the foot. Royals with another penalty corner.
Well, they've switched batteries now, and Bone again goes straight into the first runner. It was a better injection. Mukul Sharma didn't get as close to Bone that time.
With the swapped batteries just when it was injected, but finding the foot again.
Will it be third time lucky? Bone goes back to the first battery. They stick with it there. He flicks. Good save, Bikramjit. It's gone over the crossbar. It'll be a long corner directly in front of goal. Two balls again on the pitch. We've got to get rid of one of those.
Well, that will give Bikramjit Singh a lot of confidence. That was beautifully saved. The ball was really traveling at some pace.
Very good save. Van Oost. Eka plays it out onto the left-hand side. Bone. Players just standing off him a little bit. Bone able to flick it up and then upright reverses it towards goal, but it went over the baseline.
So what he was trying to do, Tom Bone, he was hemmed down by three TOOFAN defenders. Just tried to cross it across the face of the goal with a vertical reverse. Just didn't get the angle right.
Sorry to interrupt you there. Nilakanta Sharma almost turned it over to Tom Bone there. It's going to be another free hit, though, to the TOOFANS. Back inside their own half. Nilakanta Sharma. Mandeep looking to close him down. So too Tom Bone. Comes back to Amandeep. De Sluva. There's nothing really on. It's Amandeep again. Desluva thought about coming wide to Sumit, but Arijit Hundal is just lurking, ready to pounce when he plays that pass. Now he plays an angle pass up to the forward line, looking for Brand, but it just kicked off the turf away from him.
It's a difficult ball for Brand to trap.
Waller brings it down now on halfway. Squares the ball nicely to Van Oost. Down the line he goes. Sam Lane cuts in. Bit of a collision there with Desluva. Van Oost.
Just back where you were. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Better.
Van Oost told to move the ball back. Zeke Newman making it quite clear where he wants him to go. So TOOFANS again with a 16. Desluva plays it short and breaking forward is Strutov, trying to create something, but he's double teamed again. Waller steals it, but didn't quite manage to find Mandeep. Now Nilakanta Sharma dispossessed by Arijit Hundal, although the free hit goes to the TOOFANS. Now it's Rajinder. Rajinder, well, it just took a touch off Manpreet's stick. He was aiming for Anderson, and he's got the free hit now. So Strutov. Back it goes again. Akib. Desluva. Woods to Sumit, into the circle. Rohit now trying to turn. He lifted it up. That was great awareness again to just take it away by Van Oost. Van Oost now surrounded, but found the foot. Well played.
Composed defensive work by the Ranchi Royals. Van Oost, that was, read the situation well. The ball was in the air, but brought it down.
Maxime Van Oost, of course, his dad, Michel Van Oost, played for Belgium. So good genes. Karaman giving instructions from the sideline. Watching the 5 minutes nearly elapsed in this third quarter. TOOFANS still searching for a lifeline. Woods played it first time, looking for Wallace, but it ran through and Van Oost pounced on it. Manpreet will bring that down. Trying to steal it away from him. It was again Rajawat. And it's going to be a free hit though to the TOOFANS. Desluva had his Belgian teammate Tom Bone standing literally about 2 meters away. Goes to Desluva again. Woods. Short pass again. Ball played back into the defensive line. Rajawat to Woods. Strong defence. Amir got the ball, and then it will be a free hit though to the TOOFANS, top of the circle. The fans looking on from the side. Desluva. Akib looking on again. He's closed down by 2 players. Desluva.
Good structure being maintained by the Ranchi Royals in defense. Not really giving any space for the TOOFANS.
Nice little bit of work by Shilanand Lakra. Feeds it back to Akib. Akib does a 360 and then finds Desluva. Anderson with a good lead just outside the circle. Over the side it goes, but it'll be a TOOFANS ball. Anderson, short pass by him is a great one in the end to Wallace, and a penalty corner won by the TOOFANS.
Great work by Zach Wallace on the dedication. The moment he received the ball, Just turned him on the inside and finding the foot. Beautifully picked up.
Waller was trying to pull his foot away, wasn't he? But he just couldn't. So fourth penalty corner now for the TOOFANS. 2 from 6 they had. 33% conversion rate coming into today. So far it's been 0 from 3. Rajinder, I watched him in the warm-up. He was flicking well. Nick Woods alongside him. They go to Rajinder, and a little bit slow injection again. Appeals though from the TOOFANS. It was off the foot, but play on is the call. Mandeep now. Mandeep into the circle. Held up. 2 TOOFANS players come close him down, and they've managed to steal it. Now there's a chance for Brand to mount a counter-attack. That held up on halfway, waiting for support.
A great charge again, coming off the stick. And Ranchi Royals win a counter-attack, just couldn't make it count.
Well, the TOOFANS, I think, got caught a little bit because they were appealing for a foot inside the circle. Wallace again, deflected towards Wallace, and it's this time gone against him, claiming it caught the foot of Wallace. No arguments from him.
Wallace that was trying to give and take the ball back, but just as he entered, the defining his foot.
Carried out of defence again, and Nilam Kes has got another free hit. Just managed to find the foot on the way through, so back it comes for a free hit. Mr. Howard. Nilam Kes again. Arshdeep tried to close him down, but he got the pass to Belts, and here he comes, gets it from Siwash. Great work coming back that time by Arshdeep, read it well. Nick Woods. Woods being hemmed in the corner. Up the line he goes, and good work again by Arshdeep. Arshdeep, well, he can do some pretty tricky stuff with his stick. It's very tight. Lane has stolen it. That's a very good steal back, though, by Wallace. Risky pass. Devinder Valmiki did very well. Turned back the clock there, didn't he? And breaking forward now. Rajinder feeds it forward. Great work by Vishnukant coming across and stealing it back for the Ranchi Royals. And now it is the TOOFANS trying to hem them in the corner. They've got the ball away. Need to get it into the circle if they can. 6 minutes remaining now in the third quarter. TOOFANS would want a goal if they could get one in this quarter. Amandeep. Sumit goes up the left-hand side, but Woods, a little miscontrol from him, but over the 25 he goes. Rajinder calls for the ball, but instead it came to Talvinder, or sorry, Arshdeep. And again, good defense.
Just coming back in numbers are these Ranchi Royals. Not giving any space whatsoever to the Hyderabad TOOFANS when they come into attack.
Let's not forget last year Ranchi Royals were Gonasika, and they actually beat the TOOFANS 3-1 in their opening game. And in the second match it was 3-all. Went to a shootout for the bonus points, so certainly I would think most of this squad are not overawed by the Hyderabad TOOFANS with 2 results like that last year. De Sluva. Amandeep now. Sharma going on the overlap. Will get the ball now from Sumit. Down the line it goes. Rajinder. And it's into the circle. Penalty corner 1 again. No complaints from the Royals.
Just smashed the ball into the D from the far side. Not able to cleanly trap the ball. Raised ball at penalty corner to the TOOFANS.
Rajinder is trying hard to spark something for the TOOFANs. Rajinder lines up at the first battery. Amandeep is at the second. Will they go with Amandeep or will it be Rajinder? Talvinder to inject. They go to Amandeep. Amandeep scores! They've got one back. A wonderful flick by Amandeep, his third of the Hero Hockey India League. And the TOOFANs have a lifeline.
The speed and accuracy of the injection helped Amandeep Lakra execute a perfect drag flick. Gave him enough time as he approached the ball. And no chance whatsoever. Look at the time he has on the drag flick. Going to the left. Between the poleman and the goalkeeper. The TOOFANs pull one back.
Well, again, the postman moving outside the post as you touched on the other night. Sandeep trying to get a better view of the ball, and there's the reaction from the substitutes on the side. They know now they are back in this match. Lemkes plays it into Belts. Down the line it went, looking for Manpreet. And there is Amandeep, the goal scorer. I have to say, I never quite understand why you'd pull a defender off straight after he scored a goal. It baffles me.
Well, it's not just the defender. Anybody who scores a goal gets pulled off.
I know, I don't understand it, but hey. Lemkes just managed to get his feet out of the way. Tries to drill that one forward. It did take a touch, so it will be a long corner. Just under 2.5 minutes left now in this third quarter. Josh Belts over the ball for the Royals. Goes to Tim Howard and Moleka. Howard again. Anchor again. Is it high now, out onto the left-hand side. Seawatch back to Howard. Into the midfield to Manpreet. Stolen well by Rohit. Brand, and that's a great tackle. Brilliant, brilliant tackle. Timed to perfection by Anmol Eka.
They did well, Anmol Eka. If he was beaten on that, there's empty space. Neelkanta Sharma.
1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. TOOFANs have pulled one back. Akib. They go wide now. There's a little bit of space there. Good run again from Rajinder, leading forward. And wins a long corner. Strutov takes it himself quickly. Back to Howard. Sumit is wide on the left. Little bit of space for him. He now advances into that space, drills it forward, and Arshdeep wants to refer this one.
So just from his stick, dangerous. Raghu?
Yes, go ahead, coach.
Raghu?
Go ahead, coach.
Do you hear me?
Yes, coach. Go ahead.
So the TOOFANs is saying that it came off the stick of the defender into the body. Can you please check?
Okay, looking for defenders dangerous.
Arshdeep was pretty sure straight away. This was played in by Sumit. And there's the defender's stick ahead of his. It is a penalty corner in my opinion.
Yeah. Arshdeep was sure. Anmol Eka that was putting a stick in front of Arshdeep and lifting the ball onto the body of Arshdeep.
The umpire looking at the big screen down on the pitch. The players too. And the Royals not giving anything away, none of them going behind the goal, but to me, that was definitely the defender's stick first.
Yeah, that is a penalty corner.
Coach, I have an advice for you. It came from the deflection of a defender's stick and it was dangerous. You may restart with a penalty corner and TOOFANS keep their referee.
Thank you, Rigo.
So it is another penalty corner for the TOOFANS, their 6th of the match. We've got 48 seconds left in this quarter. Good referral by Arshdeep, and Maleka's stick just getting ahead and lifting it into his body.
The ball was just below him, was it not, Arshdeep? It was right over the ball, so he knew exactly it was a penalty corner.
And no Amandeep, because obviously after he scored the last one, they took him off. So now we have Rajinder and Nick Woods. So that's why I think they should have kept him out there. But anyway, there were only 3 minutes left in the quarter. Will they go Rajinder or will they go to Nick Woods? They go to Nick Woods this time. He flicks it. Oh, they don't need Amandeep. Woods has got the equaliser. So what do I know? A wonderful flick by Nick Woods. Amandeep not required. Woods does the business.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Nick Woods. Look at that for an execution of a penalty corner. No chance whatsoever. It was just the sheer pace of the drag flick that got it past Suraj Karkera. 2 goals apiece with a quarter to play.
Well, the TOOFANS, we're getting used to them with the late show. Their fans, they must have extra insurance because their hearts must be able to put up with a lot every time they walk out there. I'm sure they wish they would just get it right in the first half and not have to fight their way back every game, but they've done brilliantly to get back in this match. And I'm sure Harendra will be disappointed that his team have let them back in. And just short pass that time from Arajit Hundal. TOOFANS on the attack. Can they get something before the final break? 13 seconds remaining. Strutov plays it long. It's going to be stolen inside the circle. Arshdeep, can he create something? Arshdeep runs towards goal. And then, no, it's going to be penalised and the hooter will go now. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's the run by Arshdeep.
Look at that for a run. Great 3D skills. But then eventually ran out of steam. But what a quarter this has been for the TOOFANS. Blazed the way back.
A really good quarter by the TOOFANS. As we head into the final break, it's Hyderabad TOOFANS 2, Ranchi Royals 2. And we'll look at the highlights now from that 3rd quarter. And it looked as if it was going to be the Royals that might open the scoring. Tom Bone again threatening early on, laid it back and won a penalty corner. But this time it was a really good save from Bikramjit to deny Tom Bone. Anderson then with a good pass to Wallace. Into the circle they went. Penalty corner. Rajinder denied. And it was a quick counter-attack by the Royals. Another penalty corner and Amandeep gave them a lifeline, flicking home his 3rd goal of the Hockey India League. And then that was a good referral by Arshdeep, resulted in a penalty corner, and Nick Woods flicked this time with Amandeep off the field of play, and he got the goal that made it 2-2 as we head into the 4th quarter.
I can tell you this is going to be an intense 15 minutes. Both teams will want to come off with a win. Currently placed on 5th are the TOOFANS. Ranchi Royals on 7th on the table.
Well, the Royals have changed their goalkeeper, I can tell you that. So Pankaj Rajak is out there now in goal for the Ranchi Royals. So Kakera is off, which is a bit of a surprise. Van Oost. as we said, we haven't seen anything of Jean-Paul Dannenberg, so I think he's just a little bit under the weather at the moment. And a mistake at the back by the Royals now gives possession to the TOOFANS. Strutov turns away from Belts and directly towards Nilakanta Sharma, who is retreating. Amandeep. Mandeep closes him down the line, but intercepted again. It was a poor pass by Mukul Sharma, and a couple of times tonight he's turned over possession when they've been pushing up that right-hand side. Jack Waller. Waller happy to bring the ball out of the 25, and they'll recycle it. And Moleka lifting it over the top. Van Oost brings it down. That was a well-timed tackle by Talvinder. Well, Van Oost, a free hit, but must have just touched the foot of Talvinder's. Arajit then lifted it just too high. Sluva calming things down at the back for the Hyderabad TOOFANS. And Nilakanta just out-muscled by Manpreet. Did well to fight back and win it again. Good work then by Nilakanta. Manpreet firing him up, I'm sure, with that steal of his. And then just calming things down. Zach Wallace drives forward. There's a little touch. Came from Arshdeep, but now Manpreet with his mate Mandeep ahead of him. Manpreet cuts back inside. Manpreet, Deep's gone to the left. Good defensive play. Amandeep did very, very well.
Well, he just stood his ground, did he not? Amandeep read the situation well and just picked it off Manpreet. The TOOFANS now in no hurry.
But it was just great awareness by Amandeep. As you say, he didn't do much, but he just had that awareness not to move from where he was. Otherwise, it could open them up. And here come the TOOFANS now. Brand trying to get inside the circle, gets a touch. And the whistler's gone. He's got a free hit now just outside the deep. Wallace takes it himself, gives it to Brand. It's gone the 5 meters now, so can be played into the circle. And is. Wallace turns. What a save that was. Still alive, and another sharp save coming from Pankaj Rajak.
You're off field. It's you guys.
Now he's coming off. He makes 2 saves and he's got to go off.
That's the first save, and on the Tomahawk, not really getting hold of it, just palms it down.
I just
and
wonder whether Kakera had an important phone call to deal with. But just strange that he would literally be on for 3.5 minutes. It's a bit strange to make that change, so something must have happened with Kakera. Mundy. Wallace and got the ball down the line. He goes running towards the circle now, making himself available. Hundal. Free hit goes against him. Nilakanta Sharma suddenly coming into the game, feeds it out to Rohit. Rohit looking for the run of Anderson, and Anderson, a great lead by him, gets inside the defence. Anderson looking to lay it back to Rohit. He just hesitated though before Anderson passed it, and that made it easy for Waller to just pick it up.
Great run by Anderson on the left. Just the last pass, not finding the player he wanted.
Jacob Anderson, no longer part of the Kookaburra squad, which surprised a few. He has 69 caps and 23 goals. Just works so tirelessly in the forward line. Makes space for other players and sets up goals for them as well. Narendra looking a little bit more worried than he was earlier. And that was lifted up off the defender's stick. Powerful ball played in by Van Oost. And it comes again to Howard. Back to Van Oost. Nice little sway of the hips from him, angled in. Good defensive play once more by Woods. Carries it out towards the corner, played back in again to Sumit. Sumit back to Woods. Nice little pass up the side to Nilakanta Sharma. Stolen back. That was a really strong tackle by Van Oost. Mandeep is in the corner now. Tried to get it back to Van Oost, but Strutov intercepted. In he goes, and back it comes. What a turn from Nilakanta. And he's still going, looking to cut infield. Brilliant from Nilakanta. And unfortunately, well, he's got a free hit for his efforts.
How beautifully was that worked out of defense by the Toofans?
It was actually Shilanan Lakra, wasn't it? Brilliant play down the flank. Strutov again. Can he create something? Patient. Woods. De Sluva. Onto the right-hand side. Has to come back again, though. De Sluva dropping back into his own half. Woods again. Strutov again. Anderson's ahead of him, just peeled away into the circle, but then coming out was again Shilanand Lakra. Stolen away by Zach Wallace. Sam Lane double teamed, keeps possession though for the Royals. And then he just tried to dink it back, and that was well played by Strutov. He's gone over the sideline though. Strutov looking frustrated. He is really giving everything to the cause. There's no doubt about that. Tom Bone now finally getting back involved in the game. Hasn't had a lot to do. That's kept him well by Davinder Valmiki. Be brought down by Akib. Strutov comes out to Davinder Valmiki, carries it up to halfway. Waller comes across to close him down. Strutov makes himself available. Akib wants it. He's got a little bit of space. Helps it out wide now to Sumit on the left. Sumit feeding it forward. Brand into the circle he goes, turning, trying to win a penalty corner, and he's done his job.
They are referring this. Are they Neelam Sanjeev just wasn't happy with that decision.
Just roll underneath the stick, on the foot. On the foot. Where we go? Okay. Okay, clear. I know. I know, guys. Raghu?
Yes, coach.
The Ranchi Royals saying there was no foul from the defender. Can you please check?
Yes. I'll come back to you.
They were pretty adamant, weren't they, that there was no foot here. Tim Brand receives the ball well. Nilam Kess stretching through the legs with the stick. Brand then gets inside the circle. And it caught the arm, and then he actually does get his feet, by the looks of things, out of the way.
There's nothing there. Good referral, I think, by the Royals. Look how well he did that, Sanjeev, making sure his stick is flat on the ground, not giving any space between the stick and the ground.
Yes, Raghu.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. It's a penalty corner. It hit the wrist above, and you can restart with a penalty corner, and Ranchi lose their referral.
Penalty corner has gone the Toofans' way. And a great opportunity for them now to snatch the lead. Amandeep is there, waiting at the first battery. Rajinder is there, waiting at the second battery. You would think they would go with Amandeep. But we will have to wait and see. Waiting for the whistle. It's blown. And it's mistrapped at the top. Strutov trying to keep it alive, goes with the reverse stick. Great block by Manpreet. And then a little bit of a push on Amandeep. And here comes the quick counter-attack. Played to Tom Bone. He plays it forward again. It's a good pass to Munmeet. Munmeet into the circle he goes. Maybe delayed it a little bit too long. Long corner was the best he could get.
Not a perfect injection, not stopped well. But TOOFANS doing well to try and create something of it, take a try on goal. Good defensive work by Manpreet.
So Tim Howard, the long corner taken. Feeds the ball to Waller. Howard again. Feeds it to Belts now, down by the corner. Comes back at it to Tim Howard. Howard again. Belts again. Trying to squeeze it through a gap. Good defence. Arshdeep. Arshdeep down the side, and Belts lifting it into his body. It's going to be the ball from the side. Back to Howard he goes again. Square. Vishnukant turns away. Nilam Kes feeds it out to the left-hand side. Vishnukant will get closed out. Managed to find the foot. No, he didn't. He lifted it too high into Arshdeep.
The idea was right, just not able to keep the little lift lower than it needed to be.
Wallace now cuts in from the flank. Belt started to go with him. Waller was there. Nilakanta plays it in. Great defence again by the Royals and Purti.
Again taking the hotline so well. With the Ranchi Royals deep defence. Stood his ground, just stopped it and cleared it to safety.
Rajinder wide now, showed a little bit too much of the ball, stolen back by the Royals. We're approaching the final 5 minutes, 5.5 to go at the moment. Are we going to see a winner, or are we headed for another shootout with the TOOFANS? Zach Wallace. Wallace just holding things up. De Sluva now. Amandeep. De Sluva again. Comes wide to Sumit. Nilakanta. Feeding it to Brand. Brand impeded by Josh Belts. We are now into the final 5 minutes. Sumit feeds it forward to Nilakanta Sharma. Anderson was there. Great defence though, stepping out and stealing it away. Anticipation by Yashdeep Siwach. Manpreet again making himself available. Up the line it goes, and ricocheted up in the air that time off Van Oost, and Anderson's got the free hit. Takes it quickly, Van Oost backing off. Anderson, well, that's a misdirected pass from him. You won't see too many of those.
Was trying to find Brand at top of the circle, but just had a little too much.
Manpreet lifting it forward. Siwach gets it forward again to Manpreet. Manpreet turning on halfway. Good work by him. De Sluva stuck with him though. Manpreet stole it back. De Sluva got it back again. Fortunate ricochet, and he's just pushed that way too far ahead of Rajinder.
He will be disappointed with that last pass. It's much better than that. Just had a little too much after all the hard work he did.
So are we headed to a shootout? 3.5 to go. Oh my gosh, a mistake there. Wallace feeds it to Talvinder. Oh yes, Anderson gets the touch. And the TOOFANS have taken the lead with just over 3 minutes to go. And a mistake at the back by the Royals gifted them possession, but they still managed to move it brilliantly to get it into the goal.
Mistake by the Ranchi Royals at the top of the circle. Mistakes are seldom unpunished. Not sure if Anderson got a touch on that, but nevertheless, poor ball played in by the Royals, and did they make it count or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure Anderson got a touch when we saw it that way. So will it be Talvinder's goal? But Zach Wallace pouncing on the loose ball. And now it's the Royals that are going to have to pull something out of the bag. to take us to a shootout. We'll check in a minute to try and find out who's been credited with the goal. I think it was Talvinder. Belts now. Goes back to the defensive line again. Howard to Belts once more. TOOFANS working really hard. Thrown to over the top. Van Oost brings it down. Great pass, and Lane getting round the back. Sam Lane has won a penalty corner, impeded. And this may be their chance to force the shootout.
But Sam Lane, that was on the ball, using the baseline, very strong on the ball, just going into the D. And the Royals with a penalty corner to try and draw level.
Well, can they make it count now? It's crucial. Sam Lane lining up, Arijit Hundal as well. This would be real drama. Manpreet to inject. And out it comes, and it's Lane flicks. Great running by the first runner. Long corner. Tim Brand doing a good job. And I can tell you, Talvinder has been credited with the goal.
How good a charge was that by Brand. He not only ensured that he took the line right, but he made sure he got the ball on the stick.
So they've just pulled the keeper. So Royals now with 11 outfield players. And as I said before, no more kicking privileges for them. And Moleka on the ball. Comes wide to Van Oost once more. Comes down the side again, Van Oost. Lane it was, back to Van Oost again. Van Oost takes the free hit quickly. Oh my word, off the defender into the goalkeeper's pads. And then it is out wide now. Wallace. So the free hit, Amandeep throws it long. Strutov just holding the ball up. We've still got a minute and a half. Strutov turns inside brilliantly. Stolen away though, well by Tim Howard. What a pass that was. Just couldn't though, sadly, get on the stick. Tom Bone. Thrown out of defence but brought down on halfway. Brand looks to try and steal it back, concedes the foul. We're into the final minute now of this match. Royals had a 2-0 lead. They've been pegged back and are now trailing 3-2 with 50 seconds remaining. Waller and Moleka. Van Oost looks to play it down the line. It's a good pass by him. Desperate defence from Sumit. Still alive as trying to play that one in. That time was Ravni. It's now the TOOFANS with the ball. They've just got to keep possession. Sumit down in the corner. Oh, he's turned it over to Ravni. But no, it will be a free hit, and Sumit's been struck on the arm. Manpreet in there. Sumit. And the free hit going the way of the TOOFANS. Sumit is okay now. Thrown high and long. It's the last chance for the Royals now. Comes to Arijit Hundal. He pings it into the circle. Deflected out for a long corner by De Sluva. Shahadaman very animated on the side. In it comes again, and the hoot is gone, and somehow the TOOFANS managed to dig deep and come from 2-0 down to steal a victory over the Ranchi Royals. And the Royals look a little bit shell-shocked by that. They had the game under their control, but the second half was a different TOOFANS team who suddenly started tying it all together. The final score, Ranchi Royals 2, Hyderabad TOOFANS 3.
My name is Rajinder Singh and I'm playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HEL and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
मेरा नाम है मुसन कुंजील। मैं पानी का एयरपोर्ट के नाम से खेल रहा हूँ। मेरा ये सेकंड सीजन है। काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ का मॉडल देख के। जैसा हम लोग का सही नहीं रहा, सर हम लोग अच्छे स्टार्ट करेंगे, अच्छा टीम करेंगे, ये मेरा उम्मीद है। पूरे प्लेयर भी आए हैं यहाँ पर, हम लोग की तरफ से खेल रहे हैं। जैसे कि बेल्जियम हो गया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो गया, वो लोग अच्छी फ्रेंडली रहते हैं, अच्छा बात करते हैं, अच्छा टीम को हम लोग से काफ़ी सीखने को मिल रहा है। तो ये सही है आप लोग के लिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए, हम लोग से काफ़ी सीख रहे हैं।
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर एसजी पाइपर्स टीम से। एसजी पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है। बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से। सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर एक अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Well, match 7 was a real, well, game of two halves, wasn't it? Because the Ranchi Royals had the lead, but they've gone down to the TOOFANS 3-2 as we cross pitch side to find out who the player of the match was in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony for the Hero Hockey India League 2025-26 match between Hyderabad TOOFANS and Ranchi Royals. Hero Hockey India League would like to take this opportunity to thank their partners, title sponsor Hero Motorcorp, broadcast partner DD Sports, streaming partner Waves, official hydration partner Bisleri, medical partner Apollo Hospital. Thank you for your support. Now please welcome our dignitary to present the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match Award, Mr. Yashpal Sharma, channel partner Hero Motorcorp Limited. And the award for the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match goes to Zach Wallace from Hyderabad TOOFANS. Hi, Zach. Congratulations on the win. I had a word with your coach at the halftime, and he said a lot of things have gone wrong. I need to talk to my team. What was the conversation like that you came back and changed the game?
Yeah, I think we weren't happy with how we started, especially after the first game where we also went 2 goals down. So yeah, we weren't too happy with that. But the main message was just staying patient, keep playing our game. We were confident that if we did that, we would get back into the game. We didn't have to force it too much. And yeah, you see, like we just go 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, and then we got there.
You were amazing. Congratulations and all the best for the rest of the tournament. Thank you. That was Zach Wallace, the Vida Electric Player of the Match for tonight. And that's it from the post-match presentation ceremony.
So Zach Wallace, player of the match, as we look back on the highlights of this game. And the TOOFANS, well, they started well, as Sandeep Samesh said alongside me. He felt, the better team in the first half, although they just couldn't score. But it was great work by Tom Bone that saw the Royals open the scoring. He won the penalty corner, he converted the penalty corner, and that was 1-0 to the Ranchi Royals. And then it was another good run as it came up off the goalkeeper, and Tom Bone was there again just to dink it over the top of Bikramjit. And that was 2-0 now to the Ranchi Royals. And the TOOFANS again still a slow start, but they won a penalty corner in the second half. Amandeep flicking that one home. It was actually in the third quarter, just before the end of that third quarter. That made it 2-1. Then there was a referral which won another penalty corner. Nick Woods firing home that one right on 45 minutes, and they were back level. The question was, could they find a winner in the final quarter? It was a good save, 2 good saves by Pankaj Rajak when he came on just for a couple of minutes, but then Talvinder got the winner. Good combination as Wallace stole possession from a mistake at the back. Jacob Anderson was there, but it ran through. Talvinder credited with the goal, and so victory to the TOOFANS. And you can see just how dominant they were. 28 circle penetrations. Credit to the Royals, they restricted them to just 4 shots, whereas the Royals 15 circle penetrations, 3 shots, penalty corners 6 apiece. But the final score, TOOFANS 3, Ranchi Royals 2. Well, we'll take a look at the leading goal scorers now, and we can tell you that Kane Russell is still out ahead, but Tom Bone has got 3 and Amandeep Lakra has 3 after both scoring today. And so they are in second place. We'll take a look now at the points table and what these results today mean to the standings. And we can tell you that Dragons were on top at the start of today, but HILGC with 2 wins from their opening 2 games, they move top of the ladder, and the TOOFANS jump up into 3rd spot. But of course we still have the Lancers and the Pipers to play their second round matches, so that could change. Look at the fixture now coming up toward tomorrow. And in Ranchi, we have the final game of the round robin for the women's as the Pipers take on the Royals. And here in Chennai, it'll be the Shirachi Bengal Tigers taking on the Vedanta Kalinga Lancers. Thanks for your company. Hope you can join us tomorrow.